Justin from Argonaut, here with Paul O'Callaghan from Teeling whiskey out of Ireland. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, excited to be here.
So we're going to talk a little bit about Teeling and what makes you different from other Irish distillers, and have a little taste.
Yeah, absolutely. Excited to be here. So my name is Paul O'Callaghan, and I'm the Teeling and Single Malts brand ambassador covering Chicago and Denver. So grew up in Ireland, and I moved to America in 2010, selling and drinking Irish whiskey all over your beautiful country. So what could possibly go wrong?
Sounds pretty good to me.
It does. It's a good gig, that's for sure. Irish people growing up were kind of passionate about certain things. We love our friends, we love our family, we love traditional music, we love our culture, but we adore our whiskey.
And it helps with all those other things too.
It does. It gets us through many of those gloomy, rainy days. It helps for sure. We love our whiskey so much that the word whiskey in Gaelic is broken up into two different words. Wishka, Baha. Wishka means Ishka is water in Gaelic, and Baha is life. So we refer to these beautiful liquids as the water of life.
Right. That's great. Yeah. So what makes Teeling different than other Irish whiskeys?
Yeah, I think before we kind of get to Teeling, I'll jump back to the history of Irish whiskey and the birth of Irish whiskey and the demise, and like every good success story, the rebirth of Irish whiskey.
Sure.
So Irish whiskey can trace its roots back to the 12th century. Irish monks travelled to the south of Europe and they brought back perfumes. So like all good Irish people, they had these perfumes and they were like, how can we drink them? So they turned it into a distilled spirit that initially became whiskey.
Right.
So Irish whiskey went through a massive birth, and it was hugely successful. And I think in the 1800s, Irish whiskey was probably at its peak. Dublin would have been the centre of the drinks universe at the time. And then I suppose a few obstacles came in the way along the road. We had the Irish Civil War, the Irish War of Independence, our trade war with the British, and obviously prohibition in the US. So Irish whiskey came to its knees. But like every good success story, the best part about it is the rebirth of Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
So I suppose in the 1980s and 1970s, Irish whiskey kind of went through a bit of a renaissance. What makes Teeling different? So John Teeling is Jack and Stephen Teeling's dad. He set up the Cooley Distillery in 1987. I think Jack and Stephen are current owners of the Teeling Distillery, saw on their dad what every young Irish person does looking up to their dad, that they wanted to be involved in Irish whiskey. So Teeling, Jack and Stephen set up the Teeling Whiskey Company in 2012. It was the first new distillery in Dublin in 125 years.
Wow.
So I know when people travel from America, they expect to see breweries and distilleries in every corner.
Sure.
Yeah, that wasn't the case for a long time.
Just pubs.
Just pubs, yeah. And we've lots of them. That's for sure. But in 2012, we set up the Teeling Distillery. And it was set up in the Liberties in inner city Dublin, an area that would have been untouched for many decades before that.
Right.
And Teeling has brought that area to life.
That's great.
So on every Teeling bottle, you'll see the phoenix. The phoenix signifies the rebirth of Irish whiskey. And I think when you're bringing something back to life, you want to put your own spin and your own character and your own personality on it. So 2015, the Teeling Distillery was constructed. It's just a stone's throw from the Guinness Brewery. So you can have your stout, and then you can walk over to Teeling Distillery, and you can go back and forth if needed.
If you need to rehydrate, go to Guinness.
Exactly. So I suppose what makes Teeling different is in Teeling, we were the most innovative of all Irish whiskies. We're the most awarded Irish whiskey in the fastest growing spirits category.
Wow.
So that's something that's unbelievably humbling for me. I repeat it to myself. We're the most awarded whiskey in the fastest growing spirits category. That's something that like we embrace and we love, and it's just part of our journey. What makes us different though? So Teeling, we're a higher proof than traditional Irish whiskey.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll put those hairs in your chest, that's for sure. So most Irish whiskey sits at around 80 proof. Our signature proof is 92 proof.
Wow.
Yeah, so once we kind of get to that 92 proof level, the chill filtration stops.
Let's drink this while we're talking about.
Absolutely. So when I say non-chill filtration, we don't use ketchup on our steaks at Teeling.
Right.
We want to keep the energy, the personality, the character of the whiskey fully embraced in the bottle. Cheers.
So much.
Absolutely. So this is Teeling small batch. This is our most well-known of our family. It's a blend of grain and malt whiskies that's aged separately in bourbon barrels. But we take it one step further. What we do is we finish it in Central American rum casks.
I can see that sweetness from
The sweetness.
that. Yeah.
That it's like that rum raisin
Right.
ice cream kind of comes through on the nose.
I get a lot of apple on it.
Yeah. A lot of those orchard fruits
Right. It's
shine through in
delicious.
this. Toffee, vanilla, butterscotch. But the higher proof gives that beautiful warm finish,
Right.
Beautiful warm feel. It's a very subtle sweetness that shines through in this. But I always describe my whiskies. You've drinking whiskies and you've thinking whiskies.
Right.
Teeling is both a drinking whiskey and a thinking whiskey.
Right.
Can it be drank neat? Absolutely.
For sure.
Higher proof, warm finish, rum cask. Beautiful. It's a fantastic whiskey that stands up neat. With rocks, unbelievable. Drop of water brings it to life. But the beauty of it is in the versatility of our cocktails.
Right.
Irish whiskey is known for its triple distillation. So with triple distilled liquids, you're getting a beautifully clean, crisp, fresh, smooth whiskey.
Right.
So it stands up in cocktails. So people often ask me what my favorite Teeling cocktail is. My response is, how long do you have? It can be used. We're the world's best Irish coffee. So Teeling, some Demerara syrup, nicely freshly brewed coffee, freshly thick whipped cream, nutmeg on top. If you like something maybe more citrusy or more zesty, we have the Irish Made. Cucumber syrup, lemon juice, it's beautifully fresh.
Sounds delicious.
Oh yeah, it's fresh, it's crisp, it's warming, it's refreshing, it's kind of everything you want in a cocktail. Irish espresso martini, another good one. So it's really, and my personal favorite is a whiskey sour.
Yeah.
I love a well-made whiskey sour, and with Teeling, with the higher proof, with the subtle sweetness,
Right.
it just stands up in cocktails.
I think that would be great.
Yeah.
What kind of citrus do you recommend for that?
Lemon.
Lemon?
Yeah. Like if you can get freshly squeezed lemon juice, nicely made. The Teeling, sometimes when you drink a whiskey sour, it overpowers the whiskey, but the higher proof whiskey, the heat, the warmth, Teeling is a whiskey that stands up in cocktails.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. That's delicious.
Yeah, and it's funny. So we're drinking the small batch. So we actually have 2 bottles of small batch on the table. We have small batch 1, small batch 2. They're both the exact same liquid, but this one is a homage to our partnership with Notre Dame Athletics. So Notre Dame, growing up in Ireland, Notre Dame was a college we always viewed as like the epitome of Irish Americanness, the culture, the success story of Notre Dame. So this is our second of a 3-year partnership with Notre Dame.
How's that going so far?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So it was our first year with them last year, and they got to the national championship game, and they were within a whisker of winning it.
Yeah.
So Teeling took all the credit for that success.
Of course.
So hopefully this year we can we can go one better. But Ireland, I think, has always viewed America like almost like a bigger brother. America has always looked out for Ireland, from the Kennedys to Clintons and the peace process that brought peace to our island. America has always had a special fondness for Ireland. And what's unique about us is that we're an Irish whiskey rooted in inner city Dublin, owned by 2 Irish brothers whose father was involved in Irish whiskey. But there's a beautiful dichotomy between Ireland and America, because our master blender, Alex Chasko, grew up in Portland, was involved in craft brewing, met his wife, who was Irish, and all Irish women will drag you back to Ireland. So he became the master blender with Teeling. So we're Irish, and we love being Irish, but we've an American heartbeat, and there's
Right.
American fingerprints
All over.
all over our whiskey.
Right.
Yeah.
This is delicious and inexpensive.
Yeah, like for a higher proof whiskey with the rum cask finished with the non-chill filtration, if you're looking for something that's tasty, good neat, good rocks, good in cocktails, good value, you won't find any better
I don't
whiskey
think you can
on
either.
the market. Yeah. I have to drink some more. It's so good.
One more sip before we get into the single malt.
Absolutely. So with Teeling, if somebody asks us, like, what's the one thing that you think makes Teeling different? And it's because we are different.
Right.
We are innovative. We use different barrel finishes. We do a lot with wine, a lot with sherry. We do ginger beer casks. We do Negroni finishes. We do Wonders of Wood Portuguese edition, Wonders of Wood Swedish edition. So everything we do, we're trying to broaden the Irish whiskey category, but also want to appeal to different palates, being like,
Sure.
I've never tried this before.
Well, it's just fun to do those things too. I mean, if
really
you're
is.
truly a whiskey connoisseur,
Yeah.
all those different variances are so fun.
Absolutely. And I suppose in the scheme of Irish whiskies, we're relatively, even though we have a lot of history and a lot of heritage, we're also trying to bring a modern spin
Sure.
on a category that's around since, as I said, since the 12th century.
Right.
And we love being kind of changing it up. And yeah, so we're on to my personal favorite here now.
This is it.
Yeah,
huh?
this is it. So we're in for a treat here. So single malt, I suppose single malt as a category is a category that's more synonymous with Scotch.
Sure.
Not so much Irish single malt, but this is an Irish single malt, 100% malted Irish barley. But the beauty of this one is that there's 5 different cask influences
Wow.
on this liquid. 5. So we have sherry, we have port, we have Madeira, we have white Burgundy, and we have Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah.
So you're getting the best of all of those cultures, characteristics, flavors, colors are all imparting the beauty on this whiskey. So on the nose here, I get a lot of figs,
Yeah.
a lot of melon. I really get those dried fruit notes that come through. But figs kind of stand out for me a lot. Some grape.
I get a almost cognac nose to it, with some chocolatey undertones.
Absolutely. And this is triple distilled, 92 proof. But the 5 different barrel influences just impart so much kind of
For sure.
complexity in it.
It's drier than the other,
It is. It's definitely drier.
but very complex.
Yeah. I get some cinnamon, comes through, some dried fruits come through on my palate. But it's just what you get on the nose to the palate. It's going to be 2 different steps
Oh yeah.
on the journey.
And the finish is, it's a trip. Yeah.
You can see why it's my favorite.
Right. I can see. Yeah.
And I suppose what's an amazing statistic about this, as I mentioned, single malt, more synonymous with Scotland, but in 2019, this was awarded the world's best single malt.
Wow.
So it appeals to people that are probably, maybe might be more Scotch drinkers. They might like the single malt or the single grain whiskies. So for somebody that wants to kind of try something different in Irish whiskey category, Teeling as a brand, we are different. We are innovative. We are creative. But the single malt is a beautiful one because of the 5 different cask influences, the nose, the finish. It ticks every box for
sure.
someone that wants to try something
I
different.
mean, this is, as someone who has a very American palate, I really enjoy all of these whiskeys. We've had the opportunity to sit down and have
Yeah.
the library, and they're fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Each one is kind of a different journey to a different area of Irish whiskey. You're like, this one is, we've so many, but they're all so different.
Right.
And it's just, I suppose, being Irish in America, working for an Irish company, it's awesome to be able to represent
For sure.
an Irish brand. Yeah, my friends are like, "This is your job." I'm like, "It is.
You're made for it.
It's the best job ever."
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's been so awesome to
Appreciate
hang
it.
out with you.
Cheers.
Just to let you guys know, also we have some events coming up. Thank you again, Paul, for
Thank you.
being here. We have our Whiskey Wheel on December 13th, so keep an ear out for that one. It starts at 8 o'clock. And we also have the drawing for the BTAC and Van Winkle's, along with other high-end whiskeys. And of course, anything that you purchase from either of these whiskeys or anything else from Teeling will get you extra entries into that. Thank you so much for being here, and have a great day.
Cheers.
Cheers.